Hi, this is Caroline. Dream with Caroline. This is my winter's journal, Frosty the Snowman. It's a little golden book. I have many crocheted snowflakes, buttons, charms, threads, tags, pockets, pages to write upon in this little golden book. It has metal corners. I cut off the spine and made a 3-ring holder. I have blue ribbon with silver on the edges. The little girl is from another Frosty the Snowman book that was marked up, and I tried to save it by using it in this Frosty the Snowman's journal. So I cut her out and put her in the snow globe, which was a Christmas card, and the silver is a silver doily. Crocheted snowflake with a blue button, some wild thread sewn in. This is 2 pockets, ribbon, and a page from the book. Children are making the snowman. There's no words, so it's good to show that it's just a page from the story. Here's a nice card to write about. It's like snow, pink, like pink sky in the winter. Pink reflects on the white snow, and then the snow is pink too. Very pretty. A little bit of touch of pink is nice. And then a bigger card in the tuck spot behind the pockets. It's blue, it looks like snow, and white lace with silvery bling. The whole card is opened up white for writing space. And in rolls my Frosty the Snowman snow globe. I thought I'd show you that I do love Frosty. The little children from the story is on the bottom, and of course it winds up. It's a Hallmark. Isn't he cute? A corncob pipe and a button nose. And 2 eyes made out of coal. Think I'm gonna bring it inside? It's a beautiful paper. It's like spots of white, and it has snowflakes on it, so it's nice. Magical paper, I'll call it. The magical paper of Frosty. And I put some nice deep blue here. Just half a page is like the ice and icicles that hangs off your roof, and so you can see the deep blue and the ice. And of course on the ponds, ice is everywhere. Anyway, Frosty the Snowman, blue page, got snowflakes and a little snowman. Charms all sewn on the page. And on the other side is the paper you can write on. You can take it out. Red picks up the red from the page of the book. And blue, of course, is on the other side. And then the lined paper, blue lined paper on the blue paper. I'm just going to fully roll a little bit and go. Frosty the Snowman story. These pages belong here. It's that magical paper that hides the words. Magical paper with the snowflakes and big dots, like magic happening here. Frosty the Snowman was born 1950. And then the story begins. Frosty the Snowman came to town one bright, cold winter's day. So there's the storybook. Here's a page from a children's book. S for snowman and sled. Just an extra page for the book. Interest. And then there is the storybook. And the story. I'm just going to open it up a little bit more. This is a page from the other Frosty the Snowman book. It's the same Frosty the Snowman book, except it was all marked up. So this one has like, it has X's. I guess he got a new pin of red and blue, and he used it up on the paper. But there's no words again, so it's really cool just to see the page in your hand, and then the story is there. It's all with a paper clip and a little pearl button. It looks like a little ball of snowball. Snowballs that round and round and round get bigger and bigger. It makes big snowmen. Okay, and then we have the ABCs and 1, 2, 3. It's a nice children's page. A story. On the back side, the snowman. It's a belly band with lace and a little bit of glitter. And on this bulb clip is another little risen button. Cute, and shiny and see-through kind of thing. And a black like the coal. And a red button nose and a white button to hold it for the belly band. This is envelope. You open it up and there's the Frosty the Snowman's on it, and then there's the writing space. Just all gets tucked in. Belly band, snowman. This belongs in the pocket. I'm gonna put it back in before I do it. I knew I had one pulled out to look at, and we'll look at it in its turn. There we go. So anyway, it's Let It Snow on this little white pocket. And we use the puncher to punch out the thing. When I use my punch for this story, it's from a Tatty treasure. He had to dust things off, and Denise Junk Journal UK, she hosted it, and you have to use things this month. So I used my puncher, and I've made a little snowflake here on this tag. And punched a hole here, and punched a hole in this nice paper from another book, and the words of Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman at your service. And that's how Frosty came to be alive. Now it goes in the bag, and then behind the bag is a tuck spot with snowflakes and just a white card to write about. And next to the white little bag is a flip up. The children are sliding. It's from the old book. And snowflakes on this side. And a nice little writing space. Glittery paper. This cluster I made because I was watching Vividly on Paper, Krystal Rose. And she was making little clusters, and so I thought I'd try in. I'm not used to making clusters, but I made a little video too to show that I made this little cluster. I had no place to put it right there, but now I found this nice shiny glittery paper, and there it lands. Cool. And so Frosty the Snowman's story. Again, that magical paper. I made a circle punch tag from the challenge, and little snowflakes and a snowflake brand on those two little tags. Magical paper. There's a big hole puncher that I used that day. Showed I brushed my things out, and I made little punches in the snowflakes in the paper. And it all got placed here with a brad on half a page. Here's a nice little flip over. It's just blue snowflakes, see-through fabric. And then I got a belly band. It's a white lace with a little charm on a little one of those clips or a bobby pin or a pin. I got little beads on it and a little snowflake charm. And here's a page from another children's book. Here's a page from another children's book. Frosty came to town and helped the snow fall to the ground, and he got the children to help him. They're all coming down in snowflakes. So it's a Frosty story. And they made the snow come. It's cute to have an extra page from another book, especially when it's Frosty. Here's a punch out with a brad, little snowflake, and I added two little cutouts of snowflakes just for tags, and you can write on the back of them. All this is writing space, good to have writing space. Little pocket that flips up, little butter snowflake, and a big punch here, writing space, snowflakes, balls of snowflakes, a ribbon, little glitter, and a nice blue button. It's got like a shimmery inside of it, and a nice crisscross ribbon there, and a writing spot. All writing spots. This is a flip over half page. To write about. Another little cluster I made on the same day. Krystal Rose was making her clusters. And that's where it ended up. I don't know when I make things, I don't know where they end up, but now today you get to see the journal. This is the north wind does blow, we shall have snow, and what will little Robin do then? So it's just a little Georgie Porgy pudding and pie, but it's a snow scene. And then the old man is snoring, bumped his head, but it's just a little winter scene page from another children's book. Frosty the Snowman story. And they came to play on the ice. It's nice paper and it's glittery, looks like the ice. They'll open it up into two writing spaces and washi tape with a little snowman all dressed up on the bottom. And it's like that nice paper, and there's the story. There's story. This is a card that I made, Julie and Leigh, a challenge. It's a collage challenge. So I made it into a card collage, and this is where it ended up. Their collage and challenges for the first Wednesday of every month throughout the whole year. So this is the month of February, and it got in the journal. I like making things so I know, at least I knew which journal it was going to, and I had the old book and the children, so I made it, and but I didn't know where it was going. But this is where it ended up. Anybody want to know? It's just like a tuck space here for Frosty. Nice, that blue glittery ribbon. And then I had a little tuck space here with that magical paper, and two little tags with snowflakes and buttons with glittery writing spaces. A little bit of bling there too. And how far am I gone? That's good. Okay, and there's a tuck space with the snowflakes and a big tag with white lace and blue ribbon. Just a little tuck spot upside down. Something different. Oops, all the way through. And here's the punch for the challenge of dusting things off again. Punch top. And snow for days, winter buddies. And it's a good little washi tape. It's good for this page because there's a page from that Frosty bringing snow to the earth, and there's Frosty and children. So it really is named Frosty, but it's just another story, Frosty. And it's from the same book. Beautiful pages. And then there's the story again of the Frosty. Now I don't usually decorate or embellish or touch the pages of a book when I'm doing it, but this one I decided that I just add a little flip to this one. They're at the window, and to hide it for a second I showed a village of a Christmas card and a little snowman there, and the story is written, but you open it up and you find all these goodies, so it's really cute. And on this side I did the same thing. I decorated the page, made it lace on top with blue ribbon underneath and writing space, and I used my puncher for to cross the paper. It looks like a blind, you know, you pull the blind, the window, because they're in a window, and they're in the window looking at all the goodies in the town. So that's cute there. The storybook. Here's my envelope tag. On Tag Tuesday, Sherry Turquoise Dreaming. Every Tuesday, make a tag, and I didn't know where it was going, but I made it. And those who followed me and seen me putting the front to the envelope, and the little boy, two little children playing on the snowbank and doing this part, and I couldn't think of far. I made the pocket, but that's as far as it went. So this is how this went. I added two more fussy cut children on this side. I put white lined paper there. I covered up the blue that I thought I was going to leave. And I put fussy cut at the two children that looks like they're calling it to them. And then I added another piece of paper from the Frosty Come to Town page. Got little dots and bling and stuff going. And then I punched out from the Tatty Treasure, used my punch and punched out the hat. Is the same page from this, from the story, but of course it's in the book. It's all written up. And you see his little boot just like in the window here, and that's what ended up in the pocket. And here's Frosty. I fussy cut him out and put him on snowflake paper with some white lace. Of course, he got a big X on him because that's the way it went in this book. And it's just a writing space for that. But isn't he cute? He's chasing the hat. Just like he is on that page, but now he's moving. That was fun. Finally got to the end of that one. That was like a challenge and a half on Tag Day. Turquoise Dreaming. We want to join in on that fun. And it ended up on a page with looked like big snowballs. Yay! It got a little bit of a cut there maybe. But isn't that cute? Nice writing space on the other side. And then I put some music paper, just because the sounds of the traffic and everything is all like music. And I put a little hangover tag. Almost fussy cut it, but I cut out the little boy. And he was actually looking at a snowman here, but its expression is the same as here. They're all like, where'd Frosty go? And just so to get a little writing space and hang over the music notes that opened up a little bit more, like that. So you just tuck that there. And the music notes, all the music notes, of course the writing space, and the story. And then again, another more music notes, because he's blowing his whistle, tweet, 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 and all the music notes. Just made two little tags together with a ribbon. Put a little bit snowflake on the sides and blue lace on the bottom, writing space. And that too gets hung over, one inside, one outside, like that. Music, and the story, and he will come again whenever great heaps of snow fall. So let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. This one is another tag I made on Tag Tuesday. It was a trifold tag, and it's tied together with the ribbon. Lots of ribbon. I like lots of snow blowing around. White lace and a little bit of blingy snowflake. Let it snow. That opens up, and on a snowflake paper, but then it opens up this trifold. So let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. At least say it 3 times, right, like the song. And then they're just stuck on here. And of course, all this is writing space. But a little bit to it that you have to open it up with the ribbon. And so then we're left with the, although it's not a folded over page because it's cut and put together, but this is the other side of the blue paper. This is the paper keep that there. And on the other side of this blue paper now is a flip up, and it's Frosty, and he's tipping his hat, kind of waving goodbye. On the magical paper, all those dots and snowflakes are around. So he's fussy cut it out and put on this and the flip up. Let's go in a little bit. Go in. See? Magical paper. See all the dots, big circles. Yeah, it's really cute. And then the magical paper again. I call it magic paper. And it's like a belly band, but it's like a tuck belly band. And a big button, shiny. And some crochet thread that has some little silvery thread in it. And this tag is with a ribbon, and I put lace at the cover, and this snowflake I flipped down with a big snowflake. So the tag had a snowflake to and from, and I just put snowflake there and covered up to and from, and put the lace in front to hide it all, like that. And it all goes under the belly band on the magical paper. And on the back of that is writing space. Gotta write up the last bit. And then it says, let it snow. That's the only way you're gonna get a snowman. And then I fussy cut it out. The 2 children, they were making the snow blocks, but I made it circular, so like maybe it looks like they're starting to make a snowman again. And here's the outside of that doily when I cut from the front, the circle. and then the outside of it, I just put it here. So the pages are the same as the front cover, with the blue ribbon all around with the silver, and I put snowman up here. I fussy cutted them out and put them on the shiny snowflake paper with the doily around. It looks like a thought, a bubble. And here it is. Here's the little golden book spine with the blue glittery ribbon and a blue paper with snowflakes with a bulb, what is that, a hanger, and two little snowflakes with little glittery inside. There it is, and there's a writing space too. You can write down the day that you got it. And when you're all finished writing it, you can write down the day that you finished with it. So I put it on the back just so as a surprise that there it is. There's the golden spine. You know it had to be there. Frosty the Snowman came to life on a cold winter's day. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal. Frosty